6, 7, and half. Basic. 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3. 5, 6, 7, and 1, 2, 3. 5, 6, 7. We're going to stop there. Music. We got that out of the way. Do a half basic. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we're going to start the body movements. 5. Now, if I wanted to do a body wave, I will simply send the energy down and out. 6, 7. But today we're not doing a body wave. Today we're doing a cambre.
So you don't want to push, you want to rotate, but keep your arm on your right hand side.
It's a 6. On 7 and 8, you're going to drop your right elbow and let her relax.
Be gentle, and you need to relax. You don't want tension in here.
So one thing is very important is dropping the elbow. Notice when you drop the elbow, your hand will very naturally turn as well. There's no way you can keep your hand here and do this. That's very painful on you. So your left hand is going to do the same thing and close. 5, 6, 7, 8. During the 7 and 8, I have space and time. I can start sliding my left hand up towards the neck to protect her. 7, 8, a slow cambre, 4 counts.
Hips first, ladies. 1, start to extend spine. 2, unfold upper body and neck.
4. I can support the lady's neck here so that she has a platform for her to lean her neck down on.
Ladies, make sure that you're not tilting your lower back here. You're squeezing your glutes so that you're pushing your hips forward the whole time.
Now, gentlemen, first things first. If I'm going to use my right hand to pull the lady to my body. If I remove the lady from the equation, she's going from here to here. If you think about pulling the lady up and out, she's going to go here. Not only that, if you watch the lady's head, the head will come up. Now that I pull her close here, the ladies aren't tempted yet to immediately straighten up.
Unless you push her up with your left, or when you pull her, if you drop your right too much. Either way, she'll want to come up. Ladies, for you, from your cambre, it's going to rotate you around. You're rotating your body, and your head is going to make a little arc to look to the side, just like that. You don't want to look up or down, you want your nose pointing at your partner.
And the reason why this should happen, ladies, is because he's not lifting your head. He's not controlling your head and asking you to move your head first. He's taking your body and he's asking your head to move. So your head actually stays as long as it can
on that axis.
Where it was, on that axis. So that's where the neck cadence starts from. Now that you're here, you have that time as she's coming up to smoothly, usually guys, our hands are fairly large, so we should be able to gently slide it up and just touch her shoulder and hook around a little bit. You don't have to be all the way around, that's a little bit extreme. Just need to kind of touch the tip of her shoulder. From here, you're going to gently indicate to her that you want to start the head movement, head circle.
I'm going to do it this way first so you can see how to see it from your perspective. You're going to start from the right, and then what you're going to do is he's going to be pulling you in a little circle here. So you're going to first do a small crunch, bring yourself forward, change the ground. Then you're going to stretch your right hand side so that your head will tilt to the left. Then, similar to the cambre, you're going to tuck your pelvis, extend your spine upwards and back, and then finish with your left side stretch on the right. From the other perspective, you're starting here, it's going to pull you around with an impulse, Small tuck of the diaphragm here, and then extend to the left, up to the back, and then back to the right.
The ladies are leaned down this way. Imagine if all I did was simply pull, the ladies will go from the right and tick to the left. Now imagine, you want a head circle. How would it feel if I made you tick to the right and then suddenly slam backwards? Not exactly the most comfortable flow of energy. So I have a very small movement where I actually curve my tips of my fingers in, and that would gently lower the lady. And I'm pulling down at the same time, so it's kind of like a hook. So that brings her slightly forward, and then from here I get the chance to open back.
For the rest of the movement, you're going to keep at least your wrists or your whole palms on the sides of her and her shoulder blades, and you're just going to guide in a circular motion without adding energy.
All of the energy that started is somewhere between here and here.
And then you relax and just give a little bit of pressure and guidance.
It's ready to guide and to support her. So when she's here on this side, I start up her movement with my fingertips and my pull, and then I accelerate, and then I relax, and I'm back here controlling her body. On the back.
One more thing as well, guys. If she brings her head up in the beginning, similarly, if you try to whip her here, it's going to be very abrupt for her and dangerous. So if her head is up, you will need to take time to re-tilt it. You can't start head movement from zero position.
So from the back perspective, I curl and pull. Send. And I relax.
Ladies, you're keeping the momentum he gives you. You don't want to add energy and accelerate. You take what he gives you and maintain that. You're not moving your hips. So I'm keeping my pelvis fixed. So it's up to you to recognize this as an upper body movement and not do all the business down there.
So